Okay, and we talk about the switch. Since our last interview, Young Thug, Yak Gotti, and I guess 3 other people are now officially charged with possession of a machine gun.
Right. And that's a formality. We knew that charge was going to happen. There was no news there. As soon as the police announced that they had found this thing, that charge was going to happen. But it adds an additional complicating factor to everything. If you're in possession of one, you're guilty unless you've got a federal license to possess a machine gun. The only question is whether or not they can prove possession in Young Thug's house. I don't see how he gets out of that.
Right. And I actually looked up an article about that. And, Yak Gotti's attorney denied any guilt associated with that switch in Young Thug's house. And Martinez Arnold, and you're saying that's Lil Duke?
Yeah.
Okay. His lawyer also denied that Lil Duke was in possession of this, and even said that Lil Duke doesn't live with Young Thug.
Right.
So essentially, Young Thug is going to have to either, eat that case, or someone else is going to have to step up and say, that was actually my gun.
Right. And given everything that's going on, I just don't see that happening. It's possible, but I don't, we'll have to watch. That's one of the things that we're watching right now is, all of this stuff about this potential snitch and all the rest of that is just everybody watching to see who's going to flip. You have 20-odd defendants, many of whom are indigent, they're relying on a public defender in order to get out of all of this, including Christian Eppinger, although there's no getting out of this for him. Christian Eppinger is the fellow who shot a cop 6 times and kind of set off the clock for all of the arrests that happened about 3 months later. He's got a public defender, but he's got a public defender because he's been sentenced to jail basically for the rest of his life, and there's no getting out of any of this for him. We're watching to see who's going to flip.